I could be a doctor, I could fix you right up.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. We are talking about my hair growth tips. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I couldn't even think of the name of it, Adamaze by K, you guys know that I have been doing a hair journey since 2019, January 2019. I have a hair highlight, so go back to that to refer to things. But I just wanted to share these tips because I know people personally who struggle with hair growth, and I know there has to be so many other people out there, and I just wanted to share with my audience, with you guys, what I've been doing because I did chop my hair off to about 2 inches in January of 2019, and before January of 2020, I was able to grow all the way down to like 12 or 13 inches. So I've got all this hair on my head right now. I have videos and pictures to be thrown up on the side over here as we go along things. But first things first, let's always make sure that we are educating ourselves. That is the first step. You need to know your hair type, your hair strand, what look you're going for, what inches you're going for. Just get educated. So for me, my education was I had to understand that my hair texture changed since a child to now. When I was a kid, it was much looser of a curl. It was more manageable. I even have, which I don't know if I want to put on YouTube because I might sell that to the paps when I become like super famous one day, you know, for a good meal. He wasn't big, okay, taking it too far. But I used to have hair down to my butt when I was younger. So I've always had just an easy and normal experience of growing long hair. It wasn't until I was getting fast and grown at 13, 14 years old, I started dyeing my hair different colors, platinum blonde, putting relaxers in it, all kinds of chemicals, and it changed not only the color of my hair. I'm naturally sandy brown. I'm now close to having jet black hair, which is crazy. It also changed the texture of my hair. I went from having, like I said, a loose curl, and now my hair is very coarse and much of a tighter curl. So I think I'm somewhere I fall in between on a good hair day as far as me not being frustrated with how my hair is looking, maybe a 3B. And then on days where I'm super frustrated and I feel like product isn't taking and my curl isn't formed, it's like a afro-y 3C. It can be all over the place depending on how hydrated my hair is. So I had to educate myself on my hair type, and sorry girls, I don't have natural straight hair. Those are wigs for those who are like, you know, lost in the sauce. It is what it is. I have natural curly hair, but the tips for growing your hair, if you have straight hair, you can totally listen to this video. So just a disclaimer. I had to figure out what type of hair strand I had. I understand that I'm in the 3s, right, as far as the curl pattern, but what type of strands? I have low porosity hair. Now I need you guys to go on Google and type in low porosity versus high porosity test. You know, low porosity means that your hair does not absorb moisture very well, okay? High porosity means your hair absorbs moisture very fine. So for me, I'm a dry, dehydrated, okay, hair strand and follicle. So the test is you basically get a cup of water, a bowl of water, you take a strand of clean hair with no product on it, you pluck it out your head, you put it in that bowl or that cup. If it sinks, it is high porosity. If it floats, it is low porosity. Please do that, okay? Educate yourself. And why I say that is because all these years I didn't know what type of hair I had, and I spent a lot of money on product that was not working for me and I did not understand. So now that I knew, or finding out I'm low porosity, I was able to then Google low porosity hair products. There's shampoos and conditioners and so many products on the market that are for your specific type of hair, but they're not going to tell you that. This is about making money. They're not going to advertise this is only for low porosity. They could care less. They just want you to buy it. So you have to educate yourself, okay? It doesn't work that way. So for me, being low porosity, I started to shampoo my hair. I threw everything out that was not listed online as low porosity, and I got what is supposedly the holy grail for low porosity girls. This is Cream of Nature with Argan Oil from Morocco's Moisture and Shine Shampoo, sulfate free, and this is the apple cider vinegar clarifying rinse that I use very sparingly and only once a month. Okay, because this can strip you. Anything that's going to clarify can strip you, and that can be really harsh if you already have really damaged and dry hair, low porosity girls. So that was my first step, educating myself and getting proper products before I did anything after chopping all my hair off, okay? Now, once I had that together, I was like, okay, what's the next step that makes sense? So I educated myself. I got the right products. I then had to realize, okay, this means for rapid hair growth, because that's my goal, I want long, healthy hair. I said, okay, I know I'll have to be taking supplements. But at first, I wasn't willing. I was like, let me see if there's any oils. So I went to a local mom and pop hole in the wall beauty shop. Y'all all know about them. We all shop there. And I got Wild Growth. This right here, if you follow me online, I have been raving about this for the first 7 to 8 months of my hair journey. And this oil right here took me from 2 inches to like 12 inches in less than 12 months. So this has been freaking phenomenal. And the reason is it has all natural, or like there's no chemicals listed in this thing. This is all stuff, you know what it is, you can read it and you can pronounce it. So there's rice water in here, jojoba oil, pumpkin seed, lentils, chickpea. There's so many essential oils like sage and eucalyptus, frankincense, so many things that if you do your research on, it's for hair growth. Now, I wear wigs. You guys should know that if you follow me. So when I started this, chop of only 2 inches of hair on my head, yes, I was able to cornrow my hair. I was wearing my cornrows for 30 days straight. So every single day I would take this oil, line it through, rub it in, and within my first 30 days, I had already had 1 inch of extra hair growth just with this alone. Hear me say that, just with this alone. The next part of that, after I realized the oil really works, I said, you know what, I'm confident with taking a supplement. So I went online, and of course there's so many hair gurus online, and I just found the girl with the longest hair that I think maybe her hair is like mine, and she recommended 99.9% organic MSM, which is sulfur. Please do your research. Disclaimer, I'm not no doctor. You're not gonna get me caught up, okay? Do your research. This has worked for me. It's only been a couple months of me using it, but I see what it's doing not only for my head of hair, it's making it thick, and it's helping the acceleration of the growth. It's making my nails grow very long, eyebrows, unibrow, underarm, happy trail, everything is growing, honey. Way more than when I was just using that oil. So it has, I'll say the disclaimer, and the video will be below the person who introduced me to this. Please watch her video, okay? Please watch her video after this. There are a lot of brands out there that are selling fake MSM, supposedly, fillers. So supposedly this right here is supposed to be the best one. It's about 40 bucks on Amazon. I don't know where it's priced today. I got it a few months ago. Please do your research. But I take less than a teaspoon of this with hot water before a meal in the morning, okay? Now, the warnings of this is if you don't already drink a lot of water, this dehydrates you because it's a detoxer. It's gonna flush toxins out of your body and grow your hair at the same time, so you have to be hydrated. Once again, do your research on this, but this is what I'm looking forward to as I continue to take this. You see, it still has a lot of product in here. I'm looking forward to this being able to give me 6 to 8 inches of hair in 3 months, because the people that have been taking MSM claim that it gives you over 12 to 14 inches like in less than a year. So that's the reason why I'm taking this. Now, if you do more research on it, you have to take this with vitamin C, okay, for it to activate. Keep that in mind. But you also want to take collagen with it. So I got this Vital Proteins collagen powder. I put it in the hot water. I take my little teaspoon or less than a teaspoon of the sulfur, and I continue to drink the water with this and vitamin C powder in it every single day. This collagen has also been helping as well. This whole mixture of vitamin C, MSM, and collagen. My hair is growing so phenomenally, thicker, longer, okay? Do your research. These are literally my tips. Like, don't be thinking anything else is popping up in the video. I just gave you my tips. That's that on that, okay? My next thing is, if your goal is to have healthy hair, you have to understand a regimen to hydrate, a regimen to clean, and to trim. Trim is such a big thing. Stop holding on to dead hair. It is splitting higher and higher and higher, and it's throwing off the whole point of growing long hair. It doesn't make any sense. You need to be trimming your hair at least 5 to 6 weeks. And if you're somebody that's blow drying on high heat all the time or flat ironing, you need to be trimming your hair every 3 weeks as far as I'm concerned, because it defeats the purpose. You've got these split ends getting higher and higher and your hair's falling out, it's brittle, etc. So if you're gonna do this and your journey is to be healthy, long hair, you need to do everything and be consistent. All right, what else have I touched? Oh, I just want to throw this disclaimer out because I was boo-boo the fool for a long time. I learned that oil is a sealant. It seals whatever it is you're trying to seal. I have dry hair, I'm low porosity. So with my cornrows, my ends would be so brittle, it would drive me crazy. So I was like, oh, let me throw some oil on it, some jojoba, some almond. And I would realize day after day, my hair was even worse. It felt even drier. That is because oil is a sealant. It was sealing in the dryness, the brittleness, okay? And I hope you're like, holy crap, that's me doing this wrong. Thank you, Kay. You are so welcome. What you need to do is you need to hydrate your ends with like a conditioner, a leave-in conditioner, and then put an oil. Always hydrate and moisturize your ends. It's the oldest part of your hair. It needs to be protected, and it also needs to be trimmed. If you can combine everything I just talked about, you will be on the road to success with healthy, long hair. And I'm sure, like I said, you need to educate yourself before anything. If you're high porosity, honey, you gotta then do the research for high porosity, start watching high porosity videos only, buying high porosity products only, and the same for low porosity. That is the key to growing your hair longer than what you've ever been able to. You gotta educate yourself on your hair. Your hair is different from all these other people that you're watching. You're watching these hair videos of girls who don't even know about their own hair. You're buying stuff from them and you're realizing it's not working because you're not educating yourself, okay? So those are my tips. I will continue to educate myself. If there's any other hiccups or results, I will share. But I'm super happy and excited, and my goal is to have at least 18 inches by the end of the year. So wish me luck. I will continue to share with you guys. Oh, there was another product on my Instagram. It's called Sulfur 8. That is like a gel cream base. It's more like, it feels like Vaseline. That I was using along with that oil. Sulfur 8, do your research. You rub it into your cornrows or whatever you got going into your scalp, and that has been helping as well. I just ran out, so I didn't have it for the video. And I think that's it. So I won't talk any further. Thank you for watching. I actually had to record this video twice. I had an original, but I didn't like the frame anyways. So just know I put in time and effort to share this with you guys. Black girls can grow their hair. Everybody can grow their hair. You just need to educate yourself and stop playing, okay? Simple. I'll be back with another video.